Hey everyone, in this video I'm going to be turning this airsoft gun into Din Djarin's blaster from The Mandalorian. It's a KWC fully auto M712 broom handle pistol. I chose this one because it's got some similarities to the blaster from the show, mainly kind of like the hammer section that would be really hard to replicate in like a functional way. And I want it to be fairly durable, so that I can like use it in a game without worrying about it breaking or anything like that. So I'm going to cast all the additional parts out of metal, make this thing really cool and functional, and it'll just make a great showpiece. I'm going to start by 3D printing all the parts that I need. Unfortunately, my printer was down, so my buddy was kind enough to print these parts off for me. Next, I'm going to be making silicone molds for all the pieces. This product that I got is really awesome. It's just a two-part silicone, and since I'm only using pewter, it was really easy. I could just cast it right into the silicone mold. Only took around 45 minutes, maybe an hour for the molds to firm up enough for me to extract the parts, and like I can pour directly into them. So I sourced my pewter from thrift stops. I found that these mugs with the glass bottoms were generally pretty good. You just have to make sure that they're not ones that contain lead. And yeah, you can see here I'm melting my pewter directly on my stovetop. You can see some of my previously failed casts. It takes a little while. It takes a few tries. I found that making some vent holes in your molds so that the pewter flows through all the way helps. I found in certain circumstances preheating your silicone molds helped a lot so that the pewter doesn't cool down right when it touches the mold. And I think that's what I did on this one. And I'm using kinetic sand here as a base, just if there's any overflow. It's not going to mess anything up. And also some of the pieces I just pressed directly into the kinetic sand to pour into, and then I finish the parts from there. I'm using a piece of black walnut for the handle. I'm just tracing out the shape that I want, making sure that my template was like the right size for the other parts, and tracing it right onto the black walnut, and I'm gonna cut it out. I don't have a fancy shop or anything like that, so you'll see me mostly using hand tools. I mean, I've got some more efficient things I could use, but I just want to show people, like, it's super attainable to just make something cool out of basic tools. You know, a Dremel is going to get you far. A good clamp is going to get you far, and then you can even make do with less. Just tracing some templates onto some sheet steel here. This is going to be the part that goes in front of the trigger that creates that kind of curve there. Using the little receiver to get like the width that I want to trace it. I should have probably clamped this down before I started cutting, but you know, safety third. For most of the shaping, I use these carbide burrs, which are pretty great. I mean, they're a little pricey, but I just had them laying around. I mean, you can use a file for the whole thing if you wanted to. I just clamp both pieces together and shape them together so that they have the same size. I just keep bending this middle piece little by little in my vise and checking it along the way, marking what's good and what needs adjustment. Well, thanks for watching part 1, guys. This is the first YouTube video I've ever made, so creative feedback is definitely welcome in the comments. The other parts aren't going to take too long to get uploaded. The filming's already done, I just got to do some editing. So if you guys want to subscribe to stick around, that'd be awesome. I really would have liked to just make one video, but I think I had like 10 or 12 hours of content, and that's probably a quarter of what I actually did. So this project did take me a lot of time, but I'm really happy about how it turned out, and excited for you guys to see it. I've got tons of other projects in the works that I'm really excited to share with you guys, so I hope you guys stick around and enjoy. Until next time.